We are here in eastern Washtenaw County along the banks of the Huron River. Hey everyone, Scott, and welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan. It's a mild day here today, with it being late November. Filming this literally the day after Thanksgiving, and it's supposed to be close to 50 degrees Fahrenheit today, or 10 degrees Celsius. So figure come out here and enjoy it. But Ypsilanti was named after Greek war hero Demetrius Ypsilanti, and it might be a little bit overshadowed by its western neighbor Ann Arbor, but we're gonna check out some cool sights here today, and we'll even check out a park along the Huron River and even some museums too. So, because yeah, Ypsilanti is trying to do its best to keep up with its western neighbor. So let's go check out the city. I probably noticed a lot of different restaurants that are here in the city of Ypsilanti. Back in 2014, on a QVC broadcast, the city was awarded the favorite foodie destination due to the fact that there are a lot of great restaurants here. In fact, I'll be doing a Travel Delights video today, which will be probably going up in a couple days from now, at one of the great restaurants here. Right behind us, that is the City Hall for Ypsilanti. And that is a very cool mural. For what I was reading online, that was made by a man named Jermaine Dickerson. We'll get a little closer. Yeah, that is amazing. Two thumbs up for Jermaine Dickerson with his artwork. Well, I gotta say, I really love these old historic buildings along in here. Back there, that ladies' library, according to the plaque on the front of the building, it dates back to 1858. Just think of that. But right now we're just walking north along M17 up to Cross Street. We're gonna check out one of the museums here. Just a little bit to the north, we have the Ypsilanti Historical Museum, and inside you can learn more about the history of Ypsilanti. The museum itself is housed inside the Dow Mansion, which dates back to 1860. The city of Ypsilanti was first platted back in 1825. In fact, on both sides of the river. Later in the video, we'll show off Depot Town, which is the other little downtown area of Ypsilanti. Anyway, so it was platted by three men: Judge Augustus Woodward, William Harwood, and John Stewart. Although before they first platted Ypsilanti, this area was used as an Indian trading post earlier in the century. But nowadays it has different local businesses in here, some industry, and also Eastern Michigan University. The campus is located to the northwest of here. All right, so let's head over to the museum. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the Firehouse Museum is just over there. That's our next destination. They should be open, but I'll wait and see. I know that they open at 10 o'clock, but with it being Black Friday, it's hard to say. Located here at the corner of Huron and Cross Street, we have another great museum here in Ypsilanti. Here's the Michigan Firehouse Museum. It's a museum that's inside an old 1898 firehouse. Although this is This was built on, though. Inside the museum, you will see many historic fire trucks, including one which the museum can sound the siren. Other objects, such as hoses and helmets, can be seen on display. Upstairs in the historic firehouse is the old kitchen, dining area, and the firemen's quarters. For faster access, they used to slide down this pole. Yeah, that museum was really cool to check out. So yeah, as you can tell, this is the old firehouse. It was, as I said earlier, it's built back in 1898, and about 100 years later, the museum opened. This was used as the main fire station here or fire department here in Ypsilanti for about 77 years, and then they built they operate out a newer building along Michigan Avenue. But yeah, 2002 is when they built on this addition to further expand on the history of firefighting, especially here in Ypsilanti. Because back in the 19th century, Ypsilanti had all sorts of different fires that devastated lots of different parts of the city. So because of that, built this building here, and the rest is history. Alright, coming up next, we're going to head that way, and we're going to check out a pretty cool water tower. If you come in to Ypsilanti from the west, you'll easily see it going down M17. And if we come out to the west of where the firehouse is, or the historic firehouse, here's the Ypsilanti water tower. If you come from the west, from Highway 23 down M17 here, you'll see this beautiful water tower as you come into Ypsilanti. It's located on the highest point of Ypsilanti and just south of, well, immediately south of the Eastern Michigan University campus. It was built by William Coates and was completed back in 1890. I'll get on this side. But yeah, what a beautiful structure that is. And right in front, there's a monument for the founder, Demetrius Ypsilanti. All right, coming up next, we're gonna head back to the east that way, and we're gonna check out the other downtown Ypsilanti, Depot Town. Welcome to Depot Town. This is the downtown Ypsilanti that's on the east side of the Huron River, and behind us we have the Michigan Central Freight House. The Michigan Central Railroad had its reach to Ypsilanti back in 1838. And then 40 years later, in 1878, they built this beautiful brick structure, and it was used a lot because they had the railroad tracks on the other side, and definitely helping increase the capacity for all the different loads that were going across the United States and also to Canada. But just right over there is the railroad. It's not used as a freight house really anymore. As a matter of fact, before filming this segment, the Amtrak train came through. This is not an Amtrak stop or anything, as the train just passed on by. But in 1979, this was repurposed into a community center and also a farmer's marketplace. And here is Depot Town itself. Compared to the other downtown on the other side of the river, this is, well, obviously a lot smaller, but just as nice. Depot Town also has its own share of restaurants as well, including Aubrey's just over there. And on the western edge of Depot Town, we have the Hudson Auto Museum. It is open from Tuesday through Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. The Ypsilanti Automotive Heritage Museum contains many automobiles from many automotive companies, such as Tucker, Kaiser Frazer, and Hudson. Also on display are different cars with the Hydromatic automatic transmission by General Motors. Also in the museum, you will also get to see a DeLorean. Unfortunately, it will not take you back to 1985. The Hudson cars, including one dating back to 1909, are located in the old Hudson dealership in Depot Town, also as a part of the museum. Yeah, this museum is pretty neat too. All these different stored cars. Like you got and here we have all the old Hudson cars. Like this one from 1946. By the Hudson Motor Car Company. And one cool fact is that this part of the museum, this used to be the last franchise location that was open for Hudson. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, definitely have to check out this museum when visiting Ypsilanti. Alright, before we close off the video, we're going to check out park along the Huron River. And here is the Huron River. Just gotta love the Huron River. It's probably one of my all-time favorite rivers, in my opinion. Probably because I film it so much, especially in my early days on this YouTube channel. But behind us, we're now in front of us, because I'm turning around this way. We're at the southern end of Riverside Park. And here's where we will end today's video. This park is absolutely beautiful. A lot of great areas for a picnic. A lot of great trails in here to where you can go for a little walk, run, or even for a little bike ride. All along the Huron River. One cool fact too is the Ypsilanti Heritage Festival is held here in the park every year. Nice spot for some fishing, eh? And we're coming up to a tridge, or around a tridge. Kind of like the one that's in Midland a little bit. Let's go out that way, that'll take us back to Depot Town. Oh, what a view from here. And head over this way, we come over to Frog Island Park. Ypsilanti has quite a lot to offer, from many great restaurants, beautiful downtown area, 2 downtown areas in fact, because we can't forget about Depot Town just over that way, and some great museums, including the Firehouse Museum and the Hudson Auto Museum. And of course, don't forget the great outdoors with these beautiful parks as well. So if you enjoyed this video, let's get the Huron River. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely give this video a like or a thumbs up. For more Sky995 travel videos, definitely click that subscribe button, as I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. At the end of every video, links my Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram pages. Well, thank you for watching today's video here in Ypsilanti, Michigan. And this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out.